We have Stevie Calista, our go-to astrologer, with us today to break down the latest astrological questions we all have. And this one is about shooting stars and the Perseids meteor shower that started in July and peaks on August 11th. So let's talk about what makes this meteor shower so special, Stevie.
Yeah, I love talking about this. When I was little, this is really what got me into the stars. I used to lay out in my little, like a tree fort, and I would put a blanket down just all by myself and just watch for hours during these. And it made me feel so humble and small, but in the most magical way. I think that the energy of the meteor showers really carry that. It's almost like a remembering of our cosmic self. It just feels like that. So they're special in the energetic way. It's like you said, it peaks on August 11th. They happen every year around this time. Basically, a comet goes off, and then the tail of the comet, we start to see all the little fragments and it burns up in the atmosphere. This one's special because they tend to have longer trains and bigger fireballs.
Yay,
And
like fireworks.
yeah, and because it's summertime too, and so it's like comfortable to go out and lay a blanket out and go, at least in the northern hemisphere, and go look at them and hang out with them, be in their energy.
So
Yeah.
what's significant about Perseus and the constellation
So
Perseus?
So this is the comet Swift-Tuttle, and it's a very old, like this comet was observed AD 36. It's a very old comet that we've been observing for a very long time, which makes it really special. It's also the constellation of Perseus. It was named after that because when you could look up into the sky and see Perseus, that's when you knew the meteor shower was coming. They're not connected otherwise.
Oh,
So
thank
like it's
you
the
for
radiant point of, okay, find that constellation. That's where we look for meteor shower. But it really
got
is
it.
the comet that's traveling close to.
So, yes, okay, so we're looking at the constellation Perseus to see the Swift-Tuttle comet.
Exactly.
Got it.
There's
And
sort of, is the meteor the rain that's trickling after that?
exactly. Yeah, it's from the comet. And the comet was, I looked this up too because I was curious. It takes 133 years to the period of orbit, and it was closest to Earth in 1992, which I think we saw it then. And then 2026
Yes.
the next time. But
And
we
does it
still
come,
see the fragments
You
every
see
year.
the fragment, but then in those years, you can actually see the comet.
Yeah.
and it comes at the same time every year?
It's always like July, August for us. And you can always look in that part of the sky, which I think it's north.
And now I have to go look to see where I would
Yeah.
see Perseus, the
Where
constellation.
you'll basically be able to look in this part of the sky where Perseus is, the constellation. So if you have Skyview, that app can you can literally type in, tell
Yes.
you where to go. This is really where you're going to see the meteors, like the shooting stars happen, and it's 100 per hour. So it's a lot. That's what makes this also very special.
Oh, wow. 100 per hour.
Oh my gosh,
That's cool. I need to go find like a really remote spot.
that is fantastic.
Yeah.
So what does a shooting star symbolize astrologically and spiritually?
So basically, I feel like this question is, it's a feeling, if that makes sense. If you look it up, they'll say like hope or change or messages or embracing new beginnings. But to me, it feels more like your connection to the universe. We're so much greater than we think we are. That is what
A
feeling.
1000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration too. I feel like
Yeah.
that's when I see it. It's like you were saying before, Stevie. It's like you feel small, and yet on the other hand, you feel so important that you are part of the magic of that unfolding.
That's so true.
I was just going to say, we got to see the Aurora Borealis here for just a little bit, just like a small window of it. And it has the same feeling where you're just like, oh my gosh, life is actually magic.
It's that reminder that we are all connected, number one.
Yeah.
That there is so much more going on than we can ever imagine and see. Really, like we are part of it. We're like so, even though I think we're all very important, we're all small. It's like there's this great, huge universe.
It's that
Yes.
that is so part of our life experience, and stopping to see that, taking the time to really witness that, which how often do we just shut our doors and go to bed and don't even think about looking up at the stars, and all of this wonder is going on
Yes.
And two, like I heard
in our heads.
Perseus mythologically, I'm not a Greek mythology nerd. I don't know a lot about it, and it's just not one of my interests. However, energetically speaking, Perseus was known for slaying Medusa and saving Andromeda. And so it does symbolize bravery and overcoming obstacles. And it's during Leo season, which which is special because Leo season has a lot to do with bringing your light back. And I find Leo season to be very spiritual because it's so connected to our heart center. So I feel like it does have this brave, creative energy as well to it. I would just say go out and see how you feel.
I'm excited.
It's something too about the summer season. I think that connects us back to the earth. Go outside more. We're in the ocean or the pool, or we're just all connected to earth in a different way. So just remembering to look up as well as.
And just to remind everyone, it peaks around August 11th, which is when I'm assuming at night you would maybe be able to see 100 per hour if you looked in the right direction.
Exactly.
But it's already started.
Yeah, you can go now.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie.